Does that music bring back memories to anyone else but me? Alright, what's up everybody? How y'all doing? We are starting something new today. If you saw the prologue video that I put up before this one, it's about 40-some minutes. It's all text, all reading. Essentially, it is supposed to be the prologue to this game. It is, or the prequel, whatever. It's a story that happens 10 years before this game happens, and is supposed to put context. Like, you should be able to watch it before or after the series, and it's one of those that, oh, well, it should recontextualize things if you read it after, but before would also make you think differently about it. It's a whole thing. Essentially, the story was a young man got duped into helping a private eye, ended up getting the shit kicked out of him, finding out that he wanted to be a detective, and then worked under the said detective who duped him for a while, till that detective got married, moved out of town, and the main character from that story started up a detective agency. A detective agency that I suppose we are going to work at in this game. I've not said the game's name yet. This is Master Detective Archives Raincode. If this music is sounding familiar to anyone, this is from Spike Chunsoft and the minds behind Danganronpa, one of my favorite games. As far as I can tell, I don't think it's a full-blown visual novel. I think it's got more of a 3D element, like action detective game, I think is how I've seen it described. I was looking up the synopsis before playing, and it was, we are playing as an amnesiac junior detective named Yuma, or detective in training, who is haunted by a Shinigami, and we're going around solving mysteries. So, yeah, that's the plot of the game. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really want to get into before we hop in. If you saw the little message at the very beginning of the video, it said something about not being allowed to upload or stream or whatever without the software owner's permission. I wasn't sure if that was like my ownership because I bought the software, if like whatever. I've seen other people upload videos for this, so my fear is a little assuaged. Is assuaged the right word? Either way. Sorry, I've been talking too long. I got nervous when I first saw that thing, and then I saw other people were uploading it, and I'm like, okay, I feel less terrified. But it sent that, me as anxious as I am on a normal basis, it made me it's like, oh, I don't want to upload me having fun and then get sued.
Oh, look! A human! It's been a while. Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing. Let's see. Alright, there's something I have to do first. Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty.
This feels like a Mario game.
Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
Okay, so we have lenient, troublesome, mean, and adorable. Of all of these, I think troublesome is, kind of like your medium difficulty.
Oh,
that's how it sounds.
Sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you. You want to know what difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready.
Oh, great. She's going to be troublesome.
To be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready? Do you want to start for real? Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real?
Okay, whoever is doing the voice for this character, I love it.
Huh, guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries. You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right?
I mean, super ridiculous, but I love it.
Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
Now, if anyone's going to ask, AJ, I thought you said you weren't going to start any more new games until the stuff comes out until I think, the new Armored Core in August. Totally my intent, but then I had Alien Dark Descent suggested to me, which was awesome, and I really liked that game. And then I saw an ad for this game, and I was like, as soon as I saw the art style, I'm like, wait a minute, I know this art style. This is Danganronpa, sort of, it's that Danganronpa visual style. Even if the characters are 3D modeled, I knew this art style immediately. So I went, oh, we are playing this.
Whoa! What's going on? Wait. Huh? Where am I? Ow. Who? What?
Yep, this is a Danganronpa protagonist. And just look at him. That's a Danganronpa protagonist. Oh, please. Please keep voice acting. Please keep voice acting.
Why?
Oh, thank God.
I can't remember anything. Does that mean... Do I have... What was it called? Amnesia? All right, calm down. Take a deep breath.
I mean, I'd look at your pupils and ask what's going on with them.
Dang it! I can't remember anything! Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
Inside your pocket.
I had to fight not to make a Les Miserables reference right there. Because the only thing I can ever think to yell whenever I hear the question of who am I is 24601.
Huh?
If you know musicals and are a bit of a nerd like I am, I hope you find that funny.
Check your belongings.
Who's there? Am I hearing things too? I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on? Ow! Oh, what now? I can't catch a break. Check my belongings. Huh. An envelope. Notice. World Detective Organization Human Resources. Dear Yuma Cocohead, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward.
Okay, so again, for those who did not watch the prologue or the prequel video or what have you, because you didn't want to sit and listen to me read essentially a chapter of a book, World Detective Organization is a sort of autonomous organization that runs detectives worldwide, and all the detectives have some sort of special ability generally, is what I deduced from that bit. The Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward is apparently a city where it rains all the time. It is where the prologue took place.
Dispatch duration indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch.
Run by our character from the prologue.
There you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma Cocohead? That's my name? Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right.
Really? You're going with Coco Head as your... I would come up with a new last name.
I finally remember! My name is Yuma! I'm Yuma Cocohead!
Okay, you're gonna keep yelling that apparently.
But what's this about a world detective organization? It sounds significant. Am I a part of it? If that's the case, am I a detective? I guess these kinda look like a detective's clothes. It seems I was supposed to get on a train. Or at least, I think so. Master detectives? Am I one of them?
Detective in training, I
Someone
believe.
who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule. Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
Oh my god, I love the full voice acting. Okay, before rushing off to the train, let's start with the basic controls. Oh yeah, I recommend moving the camera to explore the surroundings. Place an examination marker. Can be inspected.
Write this down.
You can fast forward, auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped.
Gotta stay in that detective mindset.
Detective points can be earned by conducting detective activities like investigation and gathering info. Earning DP increases the detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up.
Don't you forget.
Icon on the map, yada yada yada. Okay, so again, very Danganronpa, except it's taking place in a 3D. It's taking place in 3D instead of what? It's taking place in 3D instead of in a over a 2D sort of image.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Okay, so we're a lost item.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here. A toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says, Lost Items. This is...
Cardboard box, I can peek inside through the hole. Too dark to make anything out.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact... That's right! I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section. But why was I sleeping here?
Hey, check it out. I got a level up because I was able to put that mystery together.
Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
Attention passengers departing this station direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express. Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
I like his glowing shoes. Kind of reminds me of the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games.
I'm sorry.
The Amaterasu Express will now depart.
So are we gonna do an old school moving train mystery?
Oh, made it in time.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service. There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
This train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2. Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom. We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front. I'd better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
Wait, I thought it said the other detectives would be at Kanai Ward, not on the train. Okay, so we have our notebook, and chapter, save load, and options. Alright, case files. In case files, you can see the outline of the ongoing case and what to do next. After a case is solved, you may review the summary. Okay, so this is just the generic intro.
Use whatever you
We
gotta to
have
get
our
learning.
profiles. He dislikes amnesia. We don't know what his talent is. How heavy is 45 kilograms and how tall is 150 centimeters? I don't know. Bip-pew.
So simple. I see.
Yeah, I know what a glossary is. Okay. That's what we learned about the Amaterasu Express Direct. The World Detective Organization, Master Detectives, the Special Autonomous Zone, the Nocturnal Detective Agency. Okay. So, nothing super interesting in there. And stuff we've already seen. Yeah.
Use whatever you gotta to get the job done.
What? Why is it still telling me I've got a... Yeah, there's nothing new. Liar.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom.
And no
There's one
shit.
inside it right now.
Get it? Where's the button to poo?
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary.
This is right where we get locked in a speeding train and have to play a death game, right?
There's no one inside.
Monokuma, where are you, you sneaky bastard?
It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
No. Car 2 is the dining car. It's not a passenger car. me, it's a car in which passengers can go into.
It won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside. There's a machine, but it's not on.
I know some people are going to tell me I'm being way too pedantic, but no, it's a special skill of mine.
It says main control room A. The door's locked. It won't open. There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction. Oh, I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
No, you didn't. You sounded like you could put 2 and 2 together.
It won't open. I guess that's obvious. If it opened, I could fall off.
Oh, okay, so that's the front of the train.
There's a warning on the door. Please keep your hands clear of the doors. For your safety, doors will remain locked while the train is in motion.
Oh my god, this is gonna turn into Danganronpa.
Huh? Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
I bet they're murdering somebody. Okay, a furry, Gyaru, a punk, cyborg, and a lolly. Yep. So we got we got our Danganronpa cast.
Excuse me, are you with the World Detective Organization? You are, right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
We are. But who are you?
I'm with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it.
Like hell, dumbass!
Why are you wearing a pair of panties on your face?
Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective? You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
Anteater?
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
A letter? From the World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right, thank you. But there's really not much to explain.
That's cute.
And that's...
Cute way to make us not have to listen to the whole opening 10 minutes.
Amnesia.
Looks that way.
I think I like that better than a fade to black.
I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
Stop asking that question.
That's what
I don't want to break out into song.
Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
Well, I assume you're going to tell me.
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Cyborg. You are a fount of information. Is it a font? I think it's a fount.
Let's do things logic.
I want to explore and do things on my own terms. Stop trying to dictate my path, game.
What?
Oh.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries.
And that's why they have a furry.
Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyant or mind reading, they train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed. Which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
That wasn't one of the first things you did when you woke up? You didn't check your pockets?
I don't have one.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Oh, so you just told me it didn't matter. Whatever. You're my least favorite.
I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Pardon me. He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you? If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
The hell'd you just say?
She's right.
Well, I mean, we at least know there's two degenerates here. I mean, there's the furry and you.
Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
And if anybody's going to ask me, well, AJ, how do you know the furry's a degenerate? Well, they're furry. Full stop.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
If any of my viewers out there are furries, I'm just poking fun. We're all friends here.
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
What do you think?
Now, let's begin.
This is one of my least favorite things about visual novels is, or games with silent protagonists or whatever, is they make the protagonist a fucking moron. Like, what could you mean by that? Pretty obvious. All right, tell me who you are.
I am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
Do you erase people's powers by looking at them?
Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say. Let the past melt like ice in an evening's dream. That's how I live my life. My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
I was gonna make a thought joke, but I'm gonna let it go.
That's all for me. There's no need for any further explanations.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
It's kind of a cool power too. So essentially, you are your own digital camera.
I'm Mayfex Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums.
Is your power gonna have something to do with your weird face thing?
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso.
You know, for a guy who doesn't trust us, he really seems to be giving us his life story.
Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive. I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck. With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge. I can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way. If I can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them.
Okay, can you explain your hat?
Kill or be killed is my motto.
He looks scary, but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Well, I mean, also, that's all you're... Like I said, he gave you almost his whole origin story.
Not at all. You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you? And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on you. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
No way!
But the
Liar.
be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, then scissors, then a fruit knife.
No thanks.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really, I'm fine.
Too bad.
You know, I feel like since the first Danganronpa, they have been trying to reproduce the chick. I can't remember her name. The chick with the multiple personalities. They've been trying to recreate her with multiple characters, but I still don't think they've ever fully gotten there. She was fun. Kind of like him, but first murder that goes down, he's my number one suspect.
Me? That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Why?
Okay, either we're super short or she's really tall.
I'm measuring you. Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick. Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here.
Does Melanie sound weird to anyone else?
There is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
Oh, okay. Given she was talking about measuring, I thought it would have something to do with measurements.
A medium?
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive. Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul. Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
Well, that's a really shitty prerequisite.
Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
So essentially, you have a power that lets you instantly solve the murder of anyone your size as long as they aren't disheveled. Okay, a little specific, but whatever works for you.
Preference than a condition.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood.
Are we in the Kingsman?
That's what clothes are all about.
Is a guy about to use an umbrella to throw a beer stein at me?
Clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people. Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality.
It wasn't a beer stein, it was a pint, wasn't it?
Ghosts being naked. Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it.
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
An introduction. Introduce myself. A subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take.
Well, you could start with, hello, my name is...
Is there such a thing as a self in the first place? All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Laughman.
Well, that's a name.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Yeah, no shit.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats.
I figured that had something to do with the headphones.
No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh. This part of her seems a bit more normal.
She reminds me of... Oh, who's the gamer chick in Danganronpa 2? I want to say her name was Chiaki, if memory serves. See, I also figured this guy with the ears, his power would be something to do with listening.
I'll go first.
Well,
Allow
last.
me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
Chunsoft, can you just give people normal names? I do like how if you look closely, you can read their name on their badge.
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator.
Yeah, furry, I get it.
I love people, nature, and the harmony between them. However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Soul's Lake?
Does it have something to do with Higurashi?
Rumor
Because
has it
I've
that
seen it
one
and
by
it scares me.
one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site.
See, seriously, is this Higurashi? Because it sounds like it.
It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret. I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective. Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation.
So you talk to animals like the guy in Danganronpa 2.
I can control animals as I wish and recruit them for my inquiries.
Okay, a little more
Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am.
involved.
Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control. I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations. Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Not only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers.
Are those real animal ears? Or, again, is this a furry thing? I need to know.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
I really think I was supposed to talk to him first. Alright, guys. You know what? I know we just got started. We haven't experienced much. but my back's starting to hurt. I'm sweating bullets. It is hot as crap here in my office. So I think I'm going to call it quits here till it cools down later in the day, and I will be back with some more this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Social media is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.